Welcome to the Dodgers Blue News channel. Before the news, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Now, let's get to the Dodgers news.
Hey there, Dodgers fans! Today we're talking about one of our warriors, Max Muncy. Max Muncy opened up about the possibility of the Dodgers exercising the option on his contract. And let me tell you folks, this story is about much more than numbers and dollars. Look, after a team wins a championship, the normal thing would be for everyone to turn the page and focus on other teams, right? Local fans celebrate, of course, but the rest of the sports world usually moves on. Keeping the national spotlight shining is a challenge for any franchise. But we're not just any franchise, my friends. The Los Angeles Dodgers are news all year round. After winning our second consecutive World Series title, we're still dominating headlines on the eve of the offseason. And the first notable move in what promises to be a busy winter in Los Angeles is the return of the guy who holds the record for the most postseason home runs in franchise history. On Thursday, the organization exercised Max Muncy's automatic renewal option, worth $10 million, ensuring that the powerful third baseman will wear Dodger blue for at least one more season. Everyone expects President of Baseball Operations Andrew Friedman to make major additions during the offseason, regardless of how many stars or titles we already have. But what truly makes Los Angeles such a fascinating protagonist, or a villain depending on your perspective, are the relationships we build here. Muncy will begin his 9th season with the Dodgers in 2026, strengthening the deep roots he's planted in Chavez Ravine. The two-time All-Star and three-time champion is extremely grateful to stay with the team that turned him from a player discarded by the Oakland Athletics into a key piece of baseball's newest dynasty. Listen to what he told reporters at a fan event, according to dodgersnation. "It means everything to me. I wouldn't even be in baseball anymore if it wasn't for the Dodgers. To have another year with them and hopefully play even longer means the world to me." The partnership between the Dodgers and Max Muncy remains as strong as ever, folks. The 35-year-old faced some unexpected injuries and didn't have a particularly stellar postseason, but he still made his mark on the 2025 season. Muncy hit .243 with 19 home runs, 67 RBIs, a .376 OBP, a .470 slugging, and an .846 OPS in 100 regular season games. He brings valuable power to the middle of the lineup. More than that, Muncy is living proof of the deep impact that the Dodger way can have on a baseball player. This franchise isn't just throwing money around or taking advantage of a system many fans want to see reformed. Los Angeles also signs overlooked or unwanted talent that later becomes lasting members of a prestigious baseball institution. For Max Muncy, the front office's decision to exercise his option goes far beyond simply extending his stay in this empire. The Dodgers are family to him, and now he'll have the chance to create even more memories with us and with this amazing city. And let me tell you something, the decision to keep Muncy goes deeper than many realize. We're talking about a veteran who knows every inch of Chavez Ravine, who's lived through the highs and lows of this organization, and who carries the experience of 3 world titles. That kind of quiet leadership in the clubhouse is something you can't buy in any free agent market. Muncy represents continuity, the Dodger identity, the glue that keeps the team together even as new faces arrive. On the field, he remains that reliable bat in the middle of the order, capable of changing a game with one swing. His plate discipline, reflected in that solid .376 OBP, is exactly the kind of professional approach young players need to watch and learn from every day. And here's another key point, folks. With all the moves Andrew Friedman is bound to make this offseason, having a player like Muncy locked in provides stability. While the organization works to add more talent to the roster, we already know we have a solid base of committed veterans who understand what it means to wear this blue uniform. Keeping Max Muncy is another piece in the puzzle of a franchise that isn't just trying to win now, but to build something lasting. That's how you keep a dynasty alive, my friends. And look, if his return is important to the Dodgers, imagine what it means to Muncy himself. We're talking about a guy who literally resurrected his career here. When Oakland decided to release him, many thought it was the end of the road for him in professional baseball. But Los Angeles saw something no one else did. The organization took a chance on him, worked on his development, adjusted his swing, and turned a forgotten player into one of the most respected names in our lineup. Staying in Los Angeles means Muncy continues to live a dream that almost ended. Every additional season with the Dodgers is validation of all the hard work, all the dedication, all the belief he put into this second chance. Here, he built his legacy, won titles that once seemed impossible back in those tough Oakland days, and became a fan favorite for those who fill Chavez Ravine night after night. For Max Muncy, wearing this uniform isn't just a job or a $10 million contract. It's confirmation that he belongs at the highest level of baseball, that those who doubted him were wrong, and that his redemption story still has more chapters to be written, with the only organization that believed in his potential when everyone else had given up. Now let's talk about what we can expect from Max Muncy and this blue machine in their pursuit of a three-peat. Look, Muncy heads into 2026 with something to prove. Those 2025 playoffs didn't reflect the player he truly is, and you can bet he'll use that as fuel. Veterans with that kind of chip on their shoulder tend to rise in big moments, and Muncy has shown throughout his career that he knows how to elevate his game when the pressure's on. The expectation is that he'll come back healthier, with those nagging injuries in the rearview mirror. A Max Muncy who plays 140 or 150 regular season games makes a massive difference in this lineup. We're talking about someone who can easily surpass 25 home runs and 80 RBIs if he stays on the field. And as for the Dodgers as a whole, well, Andrew Friedman isn't going to sit still. With Muncy locked in as one of the anchors, the front office has the freedom to be aggressive in the market, whether it's adding elite pitchers or another big bat. The foundation is set. Now it's time to build on it. A three-peat isn't just possible, it's the stated goal. And with warriors like Max Muncy committed to that mission, with the experience of someone who's already been to the top twice in a row, Los Angeles has all the ingredients to make history again in 2026. Now let's take a step back and look at this move from a broader perspective, because it's important to understand what's really happening here. From a financial standpoint, $10 million for a 35-year-old player with a recent injury history might seem like a calculated risk. But the reality is that the market for reliable third basemen is shrinking, and bringing in someone from outside with the same credentials would cost much more, without the same chemistry in the clubhouse. Andrew Friedman knows exactly what he's doing by maintaining continuity. Tactically speaking, Muncy offers defensive versatility and that patience at the plate that's essential in a modern lineup. He's not just another power hitter, he's a player who understands game situations, works counts, and forces opposing pitchers to waste valuable pitches. That wears down rival bullpens and creates opportunities for the rest of the batting order to capitalize. And then there's the intangible factor that doesn't show up in the box score, folks. An organization that takes care of its own, that values loyalty and shared history, attracts top talent. When free agents and young prospects see how the Dodgers treat veterans like Muncy, it sends a powerful message about the kind of culture that exists in that clubhouse. In the end, exercising Max Muncy's option wasn't just a baseball decision, it was a statement of values. The Dodgers are telling the world they understand the difference between building a team and building a dynasty. Dynasties require solid foundations, familiar faces who carry the torch across generations, and players who give everything when they step on the field. Max Muncy returning for 2026 means this franchise isn't just chasing the next title, it's honoring the journey that got us here. And if you're wondering whether this could lead to a three-peat, well, with this combination of loyalty, talent, and relentless ambition, I wouldn't bet against the Dodgers. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you believe Max Muncy will be a key piece in the hunt for a three-peat, or should the organization have invested that money in another position? Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time, Dodgers Nation.